Sex workers of Reddit, who is the grossest customer you've had? Please do like, comment and subscribe for more juicy content. The guy that refused to accept that condoms were required. Kept offering more and more money. It ain't about money. My man, if you want it raw within minutes of meeting someone. How on earth am I supposed to trust that it's safe? Pro tip, it's never, ever safe. Phone worker here. I had a guy, wanted me to put bodily excretions, roleplay on him. I was so stumped. So I said, if you've been a bad boy I'll piss on your face, if you've been a good boy I'll shit in your mouth. Cue the minute long groaning, grunting and screaming the guy did with what I could only assume was the filthiest, never-ending tsunami of spunk, followed with a thank you mistress. I logged off for the day, and did other things. I have no problem with kinks or fetishes, but he acted like he won the lottery. When I was a phone whore I'd have pedophiles call me and want me to pretend to be their 6-year-old daughter/niece/neighbor girl. Edit. I tried to do the first call thinking if I did they wouldn't hurt real kids, but as someone who grew up abused I just couldn't get over my own rage and disgust. I'm not a sex worker, but I did run a bar opposite one of Edinburgh's infamous saunas, sort of legal brothel the police turned a blind eye to. Anyway, the girls used to come into my bar once their shift was over for a well-earned drink, and so I got to know some of them pretty well. Inevitably conversation would turn to their clients' kinks. Two spring to mind. The high court judge who came in to be spanked and be told he needed to be punished. Not that exciting, but the one I can never forget was the peanut butter man. He would come in the day before with a massive bag of peanuts for his favorite girl and book an appointment the next day where the girl would shit on him and he would smear it all over himself saying I'm the peanut butter man over and over. I could never get that image out of my mind. Edit. Wow, this blew up. This is my most upvoted comment ever. Thank you for the gold and silver, never had these before either. My wife's best friend is a very successful cam girl. She was pregnant and some dude was paying her thousands to watch her take her pregnancy supplements. She made an absolute fortune when she was pregnant. He would make baby sounds to her while she did it. He would check in on her and make sure that she was hydrated and well fed. He started gifting organic foods over Amazon. I personally saw her play Jenga with her clothes on and dudes were bidding for which piece to move. I couldn't believe my eyes. I still don't. Someone paid her thousands to have dinner one night. She hired security and he paid for the security to make sure he didn't touch her. It became a steady gig. Free food and thousands of dollars. She started doing the thing for a while too. Edit. His girlfriend experience. Been getting tons of messages for this. I'm a part-time cam girl. One day a guy paid me $30 to watch him masturbate and barking while wearing his socks on his ears. Lasted less than a minute and it was very surprising. Edit. Thanks for the silver. To clarify some point, I don't want to kink shame him, the guy was nice and polite, just wanted to share. I didn't really watch him, I had like a YouTube video on the other half of my screen and I didn't had to do anything, excuse my bad English, not my mother tongue. From being a stripper, this guy smelled gross, paid for 5 minutes in a private room. Everything goes well, the typical no touching private parts thing. He didn't want to pay for more time. So I was putting my clothes back on and he just hugged me really tight, then kneeled and tried to lick my pussy.